morning, good afternoon, good evening, our dear friends, family, viewers, and partners from all over the world. My name is Aloy Jovia Fortunate, and I work with Ubuntu Rise, Communities Against Human Trafficking. Today, we are making follow-up on cases of child sacrifice. Child sacrifice, for you, our dear viewers who do not know, is an act where children are killed for rituals. Some believe it's for all, others believe it's going to help them achieve their desires or even help them finish up projects that they have been working on. Witch doctors say that when a kid or somebody of pure blood is sacrificed, a person or an individual can achieve greatness. Today I am talking to Mr. Alex, one of our partners, to give us a deep dive on a case that was discovered a few days ago where a suspect was found with dead bodies and he has been taken into police custody. Mr. Alex, thank you for joining us today and would love to pick your knowledge on this case at hand.
Thank you very much, viewers. My name is Alex Sembatia and I'm the director of Make a Child Smile, where we fight human trafficking and child sacrifice as almost our daily routine. It's very unfortunate that this is really sad for you who is watching right now. Thank you so much, Ubuntu Rise, for actually making an effort to follow up on these cases, because many children have not gotten justice because there is that lack of following up on such cases, which are very, very dangerous. In particular, with this very case, we were there, witnessed what happened, and actually, in the first place, I want to thank police that actually acted immediately, where a child was killed, found in parts. Very unfortunate. The child was found in parts. The head was not on. The hand is cut off. The legs are cut off. Something that traumatized everyone. In fact, I don't know how this community is going to remain, in which situation, in which circumstances, where are they going to feel when it comes to such a case like this. Because maybe for you who don't know how it affects, many children are left with scars that will never be healed. This suspect was found with not only one body part, but with so many other scars, about 17 scars. That means he's been doing it as a daily routine. He's been doing this as, to him, I believe, is now at last. Because you cannot kill a child today, tomorrow, and another day. This guy was found with an arrows that shoots actually kills people. It is believed, we are still investigating, it is believed that he's been killing people with arrows, like children with arrows, and then he gets them, kill them, and cut their parts and put them in different areas. As you've seen, the community dug the whole place, and they found so many other bones of human beings, bones of children, bones of adults, which really made everyone cry. Even myself, I feel very, very traumatized with what happened. The challenge is, this is not just happening today, but every day. And for the previous cases we've had, at least, one of the victim, maybe you will see that victim one day, who was raped. After being raped, she was cut in the head. The blood came out because that's what they wanted. They took her blood and they killed her sister, who was about 4 years. And to be honest with you, justice has never happened. They have never received justice up to today. And that is actually making us feel so bad that we see this happening every single day. With this particular case, we believe that if justice comes, this man should stay in custody for the rest of his life. because there's nothing you can do to this man. There's nothing that you can really do to actually change the narrative of how the community feels, especially when we are into holiday, which is a very long holiday, where children are unsafe, where children are left alone, where children go to fetch water in the deep villages, in a far place where predators can easily find them and kill them. The children are not safe whatsoever.
Mr. Alex, how fast did you hear of this case?
You know, it came about when one of the child who was almost going to be killed, this man was chasing after this girl, and the girl ran up to the family and reported that there's a certain man who has been chasing her. And then that's how the community, the parents were like, let's go and find out why he's been chasing the child. Now that's actually what alarmed everyone, and that's how the police called us to be part of it, because they know that this is what we know, this is what we do, this is what we have been doing.
And how fast did the police react to this information?
The police at least this time around, they reacted immediately. And I thought, like I said in the first place, that I thank police for this time around, that they acted immediately and they took action. That's why, much as we are still looking for other people who are actually at large, but at least we have the main suspect. Yeah.
So when I believe communities are afraid of such situations, how do you make it comfortable for them to approach you or police? Because this man has been doing it for a while.
Yeah, this guy has been doing it. Of course, the community never knew that he was doing it. But, this has actually brought a level of understanding that let us be vigilant. Because it takes vigilance. Let us be vigilant with the people that we have in our communities, because we don't know what they are doing with, just behind the scene. We don't know what they are doing. But one thing I've seen or realized, this community needs to be sensitized, because they really need to get out of this. It is a terror. It is very, very emotional, that they really need to be sensitized and get to heal out of this. Because many people actually came claiming that their children have been missing. And as you can see in that clip, in the video up there, you can see what was found in the premises of this man. There were a lot of IDs, knickers for different children, and other clothes for other children. That means it was not only one child; there were many. So they need to be sensitized.
On the issue of sensitization and awareness, how can we enable the community know about the dangers in the society? Because these people live among us.
Yeah.
How do we get to know that something is happening? What is the best way that a community is helped to understand that somebody is doing something like this?
The only thing, like I said, the only thing we can do basically is to let people be vigilant. Because like you said, the predators of this crime actually live among us. And the only way we can fight them is to be vigilant, is to know, actually is not to trust anyone in the community. I urge this to everyone out there, especially those who are in Uganda. Don't trust no one with your child, because you don't know what intention they have towards your child. And I want to let people know that everyone is a victim. Everyone is a victim. It can be a victim of child sacrifice or human trafficking. So let us be vigilant, and let's be aware of what is happening, that it's real. Child sacrifice is real. That's what I can tell the community.
So, Mr. Alex, you say the police contacted you. How do people work together to solve such matters?
Well, we have a partnership with police, and I believe that fighting such crimes, needs an effort of collaboration. We need to collaborate together. This is what police cannot achieve, and yet we CSOs can achieve. So there are a lot we can't achieve and police can achieve. So in a nutshell, it's a collaboration that actually can fight this crime. That's why police trust us with information and we trust them, because that's the only way we can fight this crime. So whenever police has such cases, they always contact us and we come in immediately, to facilitate in some areas where we can, to ease the process or to ease the case process. That's why you can see that we are in touch with everyone.
Gambye tukyalinze court order tujje kubanga tutebereza nti waliyo emirambo, so tukyalinze court order tujje tuziikule emirambo ejo eri mu nyumba omwo.
You've heard what the PRO said. You've heard of how this case moved so fast, and it is how we can fight this crime. It is, like I said, it's a collaboration. It has to be a collaboration.
This is very nice. Now, there are these people who survive such situations. How do you help them? How do you bring them back to a normal setting? I know they can't get back to fully normal, but how do you help them cope up?
Well, it takes time. It takes actually time. One thing I've realized with so many other survivors that we have come across, they may forget, but the scars will never go away from them. We have a child who was almost got killed, like I said. When you talk to her, she seems to be normal, but she's not normal, because she developed seizures.